Sam, I want to ask you something.
Want another lesson on animal behavior? We haven't gotten to rabbits yet, and I'm sure you'd love those.
Actually, I was thinking about that really bad prank you told me about.
Oh, what about it?
So, your friends decided to pull the prank to get your BFF, Hannah, to stop making googly eyes at some stud Mike, right?
Yeah?
And 5 of your friends contributed to it?
Yeah.
And not only did Hannah go missing and probably die, but her sister did too?
Yes.
Why are you friends with these people?
They're really not that bad, Gramble.
They killed 2 people with a prank!
Come on, it was a stupid prank. They were young and stupid. Okay, some of them are still pretty stupid, but still, they couldn't have known it would go like that.
Sam, why did they do this and embarrass your friend so bad she ran off in the freezing cold?
So, here's the context for why the prank happened. Hannah had a huge crush on Mike and kept flirting with him, trying to impress him. They got tired of it, which is why the prank happened.
Sam, I feel like there's something here I'm missing. This prank already sounds like something your friend should have gotten Grump and arrested over. Seriously? Filming a young girl in a moment of intimacy like that? What Grump were they thinking?
Which is exactly why I wanted to stop it.
But why go to such an extreme over flirting? It's not like Mike was taken or anything.
Out of curiosity, what if he was?
Well, that explained the extreme measures better. But then that'd make everyone look bad, including Hannah. Sam?
Yes, Mike was taken.
Did Hannah know?
Yes. It's not her fault she had feelings for a guy that was taken. You're mad at me.
I'm mad at your terrible friends. Again, why are you friends with these horrible people?
How are you feeling now that we're in a less scary place?
Better, thanks.
Yay! I think I like this place, even though it's a bit big.
I like it too. And the space has its advantages. There's so many great jogging routes here.
I like the library. It's really quiet and there's so much to learn in it. And the training grounds is a nice atmosphere. I've never seen a jungle indoors before.
It'd almost be like walking through a zoo if there were any animals in it.
Rex is a big red dinosaur. Does that count?
I don't think so. So, you guys saw Rex, right? What was he like?
He was big and red and he lifted heavy things. And he was... how do I say it?
Terrifying?
Not until we all saw nature calling anyway.
You grew up surrounded by wheat fields, right? You know what fertilizer is made of.
Is it poop?
Yes.
Anyways, I was going to say that Rex was not scary. He was talking about training and music and stuff.
That just makes everything more confusing. If Octavian's not threatening or in charge, and Rex isn't threatening and is in charge, then why are we all in this game anyway?
What do you mean?
If we were all taken away to this game where we're supposed to, you know...
Yeah.
Then why is it that everybody in charge is acting so casually about it? The motive, for example. The last motive wasn't bad for what the game is about, but without a photo or video showing someone we care about in a bad situation, it's much less effective.
Please don't give the bad guys ideas.
No, you and I saw where this game originated from. They must have already thought about it.
So, you think they're holding back?
I don't know, but something's not adding up.
Let's go figure stuff out so it can add up.
Hey,
Hey, Sam. If you're about to destroy something, I can just leave so I'm out of the blasting zone.
nah, I'm planning on that tomorrow.
Oh. Wait, did you need me for something?
Are you a vet? I haven't had a checkup in a while, and I'm wondering if you've got anything to calm my nerves.
I'm 19.
Yeah, so? I recruited a tech genius that made a heart transplant for the president that's way younger than that.
Okay, I need to ask this. Are you in Crash cartoon characters that got dragged out of TV land for this? Everything about both of you is just ridiculous and over the top.
No, I'm more into comic books.
That's not what I meant.
Come on, you get what I mean. We're just as real as you are, lady. Now, are you a vet or not?
I'm a conservationist. Sorry.
Dang it.
Considering all your violent behaviors, I'd expect you'd gotten it out of your system.
The other officers keep getting on my case all the time. Regulations and morals and collateral damage being bad. It's so irritating.
What do you usually do to calm down?
Nothing. Max does that for me.
What's Max like?
He's a violent, impatient, lazy lagomorph.
How the heck does he calm you down then?
You weren't friends with him since childhood. You probably wouldn't get it.
You aren't handling this well at all inside, are you?
I guess I just admitted it, huh? Well, crap. If I just knew he was okay...
If Rex did anything to him, he'd have used it as last week's motive.
I thought that too. We weren't shown any evidence proving anything happened, but... this anxiety. He flat out said why we weren't shown it.
What do you mean?
Octavian said before that our minds will have to fill in the blanks. Now my brain won't stop.
Whatever horrible fates your mind is coming up with for Max, you know deep down that it's just the mastermind screwing with you.
And yet, I still don't feel any better. Are you sure you don't know any tricks to calm my nerves?
I might know a few things, but I don't know if it'll actually work.
Hey Sam,
What's up, Nat?
I noticed you gave me a nickname recently.
I'm used to me and my friends giving nicknames like Em and Jess instead of Emily and Jessica. If you don't like it, I can stop.
Nah, it's fine. I just didn't think we were close enough for nicknames already. That seems like a close-knit friends kind of thing.
Oh.
I mean, it's not like we hate each other, but we really don't have any common interests.
I guess your friends and you must have had a lot in common.
Actually, we didn't have that much in common. We all liked writing, but our tastes in literature couldn't have been further apart.
I don't think you need to have the same interests as someone to be friends with them.
I suppose you're right. Though it would be nice if we had more things we were passionate about that we could relate to each other with.
I guess you'd probably have an easier time connecting with Ash than me. Ash is a friend of mine that likes writing and reading. You'd probably like her.
How is Ashley worse than Emily? Oh my god.
How bad is she?
You know that prank that killed Hannah Hannah Washington and her sister Beth? Turns out, Ashley's honesty stat goes down if she says she feels bad about it.
She doesn't feel bad about being involved in a prank that killed her friends.
Oh yeah. She also can tell Chris to shoot her to save him if you haven't pointed the gun at himself first instead of her. Then leave him for dead because he did what she told him to do.
This game's not very well written or programmed, is it? Why do you like it again? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We need to not die first.
You don't seem interested. You can be a bit confusing sometimes, Nat.
It's a curse and I'm aware of it. Anyways, more TV and chill?
Sure. Ah, nature. There's just something so majestic about just soaking in the atmosphere of a new biome. It's always so mysterious, wondering what could be around the corner. And moment ruined. I don't want to be the fun police, but I'd like to enjoy a nature walk, and your explosive tendencies are killing the atmosphere.
Oh, buddy! I get it, Peter, get it! I got it, Benny Day. Oh, that.
You understand me just fine, but you can't communicate back? I don't think I get how that works.
No?
I have so many questions I want to ask about Australia since I've never been there, and how you're a sentient animal on par with humans, but... Okay, truth time, I snuck a peek at that paper from last week.
No?
The one of Sam's vision? The one where he saw you talking normally to the cops?
Ah, crap.
I have a bad habit of getting involved in other people's business. I'm sorry.
You're curious. I get it. To answer, I'm mutated.
Makes sense. Wait, you're not radioactive, are you?
Not that I'm aware of. I've been near toxic waste, but I'm still kicking just fine.
You could be contaminated or slowly dying. You should get that checked out fast.
I think I'm fine. The island I live on has lots of mutated and cybernetically enhanced animals, and none of us have had a hair fall out yet.
I get the feeling asking you about the wildlife isn't going to be the normal animals unaffected by that stuff.
Come on, you're acting like the entire island is coated in toxic sludge. But yeah, the turtles and crabs don't stick out compared to me, my brother, and my sister.
Oh, I didn't even know you had siblings. But yeah, I'd rather learn more about dingoes and crocodiles than a mutant dingo crocodile with a flamethrower.
Was that a lucky guess, or were you spying on me?
I thought I was exaggerating.
Why do you want to know this stuff anyway?
I'm hoping to learn more for when I become a conservationist, so I can protect the wildlife. And from the sounds of it, wherever in Australia you live seriously needs one.
Hey, we like being sentient. So what if I'm a mutant? I like the way I am.
I wasn't trying to imply that. I just don't want the toxic waste killing everything, or that scientist torturing anything.
Leave the scientist to me and my siblings. We always send him packing. As for the waste... yeah, we should probably look into that just to be safe.
Thanks, Crash.
Anything else about me you want to get out of the way?
Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. So you sometimes leave your gamepad unattended, wide open, and
Why did you do that?
you gotta be suspicious of everyone, and you already hid stuff from us.
Well, fair, I guess, but I don't have anything to hide.
Well, hide the Bandit Boy harder. I didn't need to know about that.
We will never speak of this again.
So, this is where you saw Rex?
Yep, he was right over there lifting a car.
I've never seen tracks like this before. You said he looked like a big, red dinosaur?
Yeah, there he is right over there.
Isn't it way past your bedtime?
Nanako, we shouldn't be here right now.
Play chill. If you wanted you dead, you'd be dead a week ago when you got stuck here.
What's this place used to train?
Mercenaries. It's usually filled with plant monsters and T-Rex lords, but we don't want to deal with that.
Why are we here then?
Can't say.
Why make a school for mercenaries, though?
To prevent an evil sorceress uprising. Actually, we could just go to the classroom training section we have here. You'd probably get your questions answered more effectively there.
Yay!
Nanako, this is not normal.
And thus the building was initially used as a shelter many long years ago before the renovations of the building it is today.
Why was it a shelter?
I don't know, but it likely has to do with the sorcerer's war that killed off a lot of people. One sec.
Why would the sorceress want to go to war, though?
Am I seriously standing in a jungle classroom with a T-Rex learning about how a sci-fi mercenary high school was originally a shelter because magical wars right now?
Get used to the weird, it ain't letting up anytime soon. Huh. Not a lot of details here about the shelter. That's annoying.
But why go to war, though?
Was it ideals, money, or self-preservation? Adele being a tyrant caused it. Okay.
Okay, so what are the most common reasons for war and other bad things happening?
Yeah. Why do bad people do bad things?
Usually power and greed. Yep.
And less evil people?
But good people have no reason to do bad things.
Now they do. Thieves steal food to survive or feed loved ones. It's not just for self-gain. Try not to look at the world in black and white, it'll only make life harder.
Can I have more examples?
Some good people wind up going to war and dying for things like their country, beliefs, for their deity, or money to help their family. This results in shooting at other good people with the same sets of reasons on the opposing side.
Why can't we all get along?
That'd be nice if it ever happened, but I'm not hopeful.
Okay, Octavian, question. You said the end of a phase would have something drastic happen. Dare I ask what would have happened last phase?
It's exactly what you expect. A Wendigo attack and the launch.
Gross. Just once was bad enough, okay?
Yeah, but tension. And also the simulations are non-faithful. Though it'll probably still hurt a lot.
Okay, I'm not trying to take this out on you. You're just the lackey, but the mastermind has no right to do that.
It's pretty tactless to you, yeah. Thing is, the mastermind is well aware that tension is pretty much necessary for the game to be interesting. If there's no stakes or no goals, the game falls flat. That's just basic level game design. It probably won't make you feel any better, but we pretty much knew that phase wasn't gonna end like that anyway because of mayonnaise.
Mayu.
Her name is Mayonnaise now.
Fine, whatever. Hey, isn't that unfair though?
I actually thought that recently myself. Some locations being connected to the participants could have consequences outside of potential kill options. The location familiarity could help those that are familiar with the layout, or hurt by bringing up bad memories.
The latter is what I'm more worried about.
Boy.
What is it?
I'm not sure I should say.
Of course.
So, how's the game been for you? Mayonnaise aside.
Okay, I'll give credit where it's due. Compared to the one with Junko we saw earlier in the classroom, this could be a lot worse.
Oh yeah, Junko has the integrity of wet tissue paper. If breaking her own rules multiple times and tipping anyone off, I don't know what will.
I meant mood-wise. There's a lot of nice people and not a lot of incentive to kill. Not that we're in a good mood right now.
Yeah.
You sleepwalk an awful lot, don't you?
Yep.
What causes sleepwalking? Is it something you're eating?
No, the doctor I went to said it's not that, but she couldn't help me.
Did she know what it was, though?
She said it's likely caused by my dreams, and she didn't specialize in that sort of thing.
You do sound like you're constantly having nightmares.
Nico.
Why are you having nightmares? Maybe if they stop, so will the sleepwalking. Sleepwalking's super dangerous, especially right now with the killing game happening. If anyone finds out you sleepwalk, you'll be...
I know.
What are your nightmares about? Please tell us. Need to talk about it. I don't care if you don't tell me, but tell someone. This can't keep up.
I'm scared, Nico.
Who is this sprout you mumbled about in your sleep? Gramp,
I can't. Not right now.
Are you okay, Gramble?
I need a favor. Take Nico upstairs a while. I need 40 minutes where nobody is near me.
Yeah, got it. Come on, Nico, we're going upstairs.
but
Upstairs, kiddo.
Hey, Mr. Sam.
So, you enjoy the show? For the first 5 seconds before nobody was paying any attention to it anymore?
Yeah, your performance was good. Though I still don't understand why your banjo sounded like that. That was definitely weird.
I was told, VR, roll with it. I don't know about you, but that definitely threw me off.
Does it sound normal now?
Let's find out.
This world is confounding.
It's not being very consistent, that's for sure.
So, you a musician back home, or is it just a hobby?
Just a hobby. Banjo doesn't take crime down, most of the time. But what's the reason you want to talk?
Huh?
Well, this is basically our first one-on-one conversation, ever. What caught your attention? The banjo?
I mean, I guess there is truth to that.
What did you want to bring up?
Well, you see, I have, she's,
Lucky lady back home trying to get in the music business?
oh, Wiggle's already in the music business.
Sucks to be her. I wouldn't want a job in the creative industry.
Why?
Well, if you look at trends with people in that industry, you see a lot of really undesirable patterns. Drug use, exhaustion, and way more luck than your average casino visit required for a turnout. It seems fun at first, but then you're stuck in a dead-end job with no chance of getting into a better position, with it making catchy songs where the lyrics don't matter, and nothing you make is of good quality anymore as you pump out song after song for the publishers that only want your money. At least, I'm pretty sure that's how it works.
I hope to Grump you're wrong.
It would be a refreshing thing to be wrong about, but I don't think I am. When it comes to business, the only thing the execs care about is their bottom line, their money. Best to know this sooner instead of later.
There's no way that... I mean...
If you want to make your art marketable, you'd have to make it so that even if there's a message or something you want to send, you have to code it in whatever's on trend or something that's universally liked, such as action or humor. An action movie trying to convey a message about the spread of information and misinformation controlled by the government isn't exactly an easy sell compared to the part where the action hero blows up a Harrier with a missile launcher, then kills all the ninjas.
But then nobody would focus on the message.
Do you want people to buy it or not?
Well, that's, I hate how much sense that makes.
Yep.
I need to complain. Can I vent?
It's about your friends again?
Oh, yes! Don't get me wrong, they're still my friends, but they can be such putzes sometimes.
Natsuki, you really shouldn't keep bad-mouthing your friends.
They keep breaking everything!
Well, if you hate them so much, why are you even friends?
It's complicated, but I like them, not their habits. Granted, they hate my constant whining, so I guess I'm at fault too. But I'll stop complaining when they stop acting like crazy people and edgelords.
Don't you have anything nice to say about them? I haven't heard a single good thing about your friends yet. Just edgy wannabe this, and exhaustively energetic that.
Dang, I knew I needed to work on this, but I didn't notice how bad it was. Did I really not bring up anything good about them?
If you did, it was drowned out by the angry whining.
I could have sworn I brought up Sayori's positivity and friendliness at some point.
You didn't. You just kept saying she's nuts in 70 different ways.
Well, Sayori is a nut job, but she's still my nut job. I just wish our lives weren't as hectic as they are now so we could go back to just doing stupid fun things.
Let's make a birthday cake.
Sayori, it's none of our birthdays right now.
Yeah, but the cake won't know that. Let's make 2.
You see? Now that's what I want to hear now and then. You made it seem like you had no reason to be friends with him. Like you just didn't even remotely get along with each other.
That's not really it. It's just complicated because of recent life changes. Sayori's great at keeping attitude high, making things fun, diffusing arguments, and getting everyone involved in activities. But she's also incredibly clumsy and tries so hard to make everyone else happy that she's been doing things she doesn't want to do because she thinks other people like it when she does it. Yuri's smart, passionate, and marches to the beat of her own weird drum, but she also gets stubborn and kept her real feelings to herself for so long that whenever it bleeds out, it's less bleeding and more violently exploding. I worry about you sometimes, Yuri. And Monica's... well, you get the point.
See what I mean?
They still get on my nerves.
Do you get on theirs without meaning you get?
Yeah, I do. They don't say it, but it's pretty obvious. Okay, enough about me. What about you? You haven't complained about anything yet.
Ain't got nothing to complain about. Especially after that.
After what?
I don't want to talk about it.
Alright, fine. Maybe some other time then.
Ramble, if I may.
May what?
Ask something.
You? Ask me? You already know way too much about me, and it's creepy.
Humor me. How did you grow to be desperate for a concept of family instead of becoming bitter to it?
What do you mean?
If your family was neglecting you, wasn't there for you, or made your life suck, wouldn't you grow to hate and then view family in general in a negative light by association?
Not necessarily. Sheesh, just because I want someone to love doesn't mean I'd just give it to those that don't deserve it.
Your concept of family is actually more found family than family by choice, not by blood. Honestly, I'm glad you learned from Statute that time and energy should be spent on those that really care about you.
That was the only good thing to come from that.
I know. You don't have those stitch-on googly eyes for your hat anymore. Those strappies didn't deserve your affection.
What brings this up? Family trouble?
Oh my god, yes. I'm constantly miserable and uncomfortable whenever they're around, and they're always around. They always judge the out of me for anything. Like they look for reasons to and moan.
Okay, slow down, one at a time. Ain't there any family members at all you get along with?
Yes, but that ended worse than it had any reason to.
So they got on your nerves too?
Oh no, Nana was great. She treated me like a person for a start. She spoiled me a bit, but grandparents do that sometimes. She always made food I liked, so I pretty much always ate the same thing every day. We played games frequently, like Clue, Checkers, Monopoly, Kings in the Corner, Purchase Easy, and pretty much any board game that wasn't chess. She also watched me play and draw just to spend time with me. I'm old enough to know she really wasn't into it at all, but I also know she did to be with me.
Oh, that's so sweet! So what went horribly wrong?
She fell over in the bathroom and got hospitalized because a stroke happened. Her kids and the in-laws decided the best option was to throw everything in the house into a dumpster or sell it, and keep the stuff for material worth, and sell the house while she was still in the hospital recovering, I should add. Then they threw her into what was basically a home with physical therapy people until she died of sadness and agony. She asked so many times to see her house one more time, and the family refused because it was bare and looked nothing like her house. It'd break her heart, they said, but her heart was already broken for being shoved in a home against her choice in the first place.
Oh, I'm sorry, that's a lot. Can I have some time to process that a bit?
Take as much time as you need. It's by far the worst thing my family ever did, and it's a doozy.
A doozy is a grumping understatement.
Carl, I've given your situation some thought, and I just can't wrap my head around it.
What do you mean?
Those laws, just... Who would arrest someone over jeans?
Officer Simpson of the police.
How do your laws get made? Do they just get made out of nowhere and suddenly reading is illegal?
I have no idea how that librarian still has a job.
I thought it was exaggerating. What do you mean that's a law?
I think that was enacted in September 12th, 1984. I don't claim to understand those in power, I just call the police to enforce their laws. If I feel like it.
Oh, thank the spirits, I thought you enforced all of them.
I'd have to arrest my whole family if I did that. That is absolutely not an option.
And those laws are stupid. How does this make any sense? The entire point of books is to read them. Do you have a list of them on hand so I can look over them to try and figure this idiocy out?
I think I have it on me somewhere. Here.
Illegal to possess weapons. Illegal to damage government property. Illegal to use or own foreign medicine. Why? Whatever. Illegal to make drugs, to face campaign posters, storing rubber ducks is illegal. What the Illegal to store apples, fish, pour music and sodas, wear blue ties, store light bulbs, go to the bar, or cry? It's illegal to cry? All entertainment banned?
I am very quickly realizing exactly how bad my life is.
This murder game is less miserable than whatever the I just read. This is a dictatorship.
I am quickly realizing that there's more freedom and fun than home. Now that I know how good it is, I don't think I can ever go back. But Anna and the kids are still there. I must go back.
Better idea. Once this mess is over, I'll see if there's something I can do to help you. I doubt the Normandy crew would be against helping stop this nonsense.
I hope you know what you're getting into, comrade.
Wouldn't be my first suicide mission.
I suppose I can't stop you, but I worry my family will get caught in the crossfire.
Shepard won't let that happen.
Mr. Carl, may I ask more questions?
I could use a break. What do you wish to know?
Well, putting away all the dangerous things didn't work last time. Is there any way to prevent another death, or...
I don't believe we can.
I thought as much. Mayu used her hands, and we all kinda need those, so I guess we can't really do anything about it.
Stick to large groups and you should be safe.
Right. You probably should too. Being alone with all these cameras probably makes you...
I know, but I must do this.
So, what are you watching anyway?
Well...
Oh hey, we can see Sam from here.
Which one?
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about Mr. Sam.
It would be nice if we consistently referred to them differently instead of going back and forth between the two.
Yeah, that needs to be specified pretty often. So, you're spying on everyone, right? Were you a secret agent or something?
No, I'm a landlord.
Where did the cameras come from?
They're mine. I had some on me before we got here.
Where do you set up cameras for an apartment? The hallways and outside, I'm guessing?
The inside of people's rooms.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal.
Not where I come from.
Do you remember when I told you my mother grinds hazelnuts into her pancake batter?
I think so? That sounds familiar. Wait.
Carl, I want your security camera out of my room.
Sorry, force of habit. Gail?
What? Are you trying to confront a traitor for an escape to freedom?
No, and if I was, it sure isn't you.
If it was me, you'd be dead right now.
I have got to stop confronting people alone.
Get to the point. What do you want?
What do you know of dinosaur extermination?
Oddly specific, but you're asking the right person. Why bring this up?
It appears Rex is frequenting the training grounds.
When? Dinosaurs that know karate. That's new.
I guess I should have expected that to not be so simple. I take it the Enforcer did this to you?
Ah, crap. I broke a rule, didn't I? It's only a matter of time until that kicks in.
They didn't do this to you?
No, Rex did this.
I guess the rule didn't state when the punishment would happen. Regardless, how much damage did you do to him?
Put up a good fight. Haven't had a battle that tough since... Ugh. You're not over the mall by dance thing, are you? Not so scary. Amen to that.
I feel like you'll just reject what I'll say, but cooperating is preferable. I'll see if I can dig up a weakness.
I'm not opposed to that arrangement.
Leave it to me. I finally found an opportunity to talk to you in private.
That's the beep.
Can you speak normally?
Get about it.
Let me rephrase this. Please speak in a way I saw you speak on the security cameras several times prior that others understand better.
Okay, does everybody know this?
I don't think so. I'm curious about why you speak so...
Holy crap, stop asking.
Not Australian.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask about the gibberish.
You didn't answer it before, you won't answer it now. Where is your Australian accent and terminology?
Why are you choosing to focus on that?
Because it's weirder than the gibberish is.
You really want to hear what that sounds like?
Boy, are my arms tired! Thank you very much. That was funny stuff.
This
Wow,
is
funny
incredibly
stuff.
awkward.
We will never speak
Hi,
of this
I'm
again.
Crash!
Okay?
Crash Bandicoot! The super marsupial!
Octavian,
Hey, what you need?
you're a massive control freak.
Anything else?
You're not bothered by that comment at all, even though you're following the mastermind's orders?
No, I just have a lot of self-control. People should exercise that part of themselves more often. I mean, I'm not perfect at it, but I haven't punched a door down yet like my brother did.
I didn't know you had a brother, or he did that.
Talking to me for long enough will eventually lead to me venting my family issues. That's pretty hard to keep a lid on since it's a consistency in my life.
Okay, I'm going to change the subject. I don't think I want to hear you rant about your family for several hours.
You really don't. I was gonna bring up you being a devoted, loving father to Marta and Patrick as a contrasting point, but I'll save that for some other time.
You weren't kidding. You really do have trouble stopping yourself from complaining about them.
Yeah, they...
Change subject.
Right, sorry. Anyways, you brought up my control-freak tendencies.
Yes. First of all, where did that come from? You refuse to say?
I just changed the subject from family issues, Carl.
Seriously?
Well, when your family has ungodly high expectations of you for your perfect grades and any failures count for getting yelled at.
Just tell me why you're putting up with the mastermind. Hearing about bad families will just depress me.
That's not really an easy question to answer.
You hate the mastermind, yet you follow their orders. Despite this, you still have some level of control over this. You care about everyone, but are more of a stalker than I am, which is saying a lot.
I'm not known for making things simple.
There's something here, I know it! You saw the cork ball, right?
Yes.
How close am I?
I don't think I should say.
Gale, you haven't been a team player. Our situation requires cooperation for us to survive.
Not necessarily.
You're clearly part of a team. Your bio said you leave behind struggling teammates.
If they're a liability, I'm not wasting my time on them.
Your team leader must get fed up with you going rogue all the time. Am I right?
No.
I thought I was. Proper military training generally drills out the insubordination pretty quick. And there's consequences for going against orders.
You're military, huh?
I wouldn't get away with going rogue easy. I couldn't go after several really bad criminals because of all the red tape in my way. How have you not gotten discharged yet? Oh, Spirits, you're the leader, aren't you?
So what if I am?
Where do I even start with this?
What do you know about leading a team?
I led a team of 11 other people, and we managed to get a nickname from just how much we were doing to get rid of all the violent, drug-dealing scum.
Well, fearless leader, what will your crew do now that you're gone? I thought so. Consider yourself lucky. Your idealism could have gotten you killed.
What do you mean?
How hard would it be for you to identify a potential sleeper agent in your team?
Fine. I can take a hint.
Finally. Alright, let's see if I can figure out the traitor before the phase ends.
Hey, I want to make some food for everyone, but you're the weird one because acids or whatever.
Urian biochemistry is based on dextro amino acids instead of levo amino acids, so we can't.
Yeah, whatever. How do I make cupcakes for you specifically? Food poisoning sucks.
I'm not really sure where they get the food, honestly. I'm not sure what rules of the virtual world do and don't affect things like this.
Not the answer I wanted. Okay, time to annoy Octavian for an answer, I guess.
Wait, you're just going to run up to the enemy and yell at them for information?
He's surprisingly passive to the point of pushover. I'll be right back. Alright, here they are.
I take it you got your answer?
Yep, it's just not a satisfying one.
I still want to hear it.
Basically, the mastermind went out and bought it using credits at the Citadel because they can. Grocery shopping is super boring.
Oregano? What the hell? Ooh, they're having a sale on nutmeg.
Shopping is so boring. Now you flip margins to make it tolerable.
Wait, they left to go to the Citadel? That means there must be a way out of here.
Don't get your hopes up. It's probably not gonna be anywhere we can get to. If it was, then the mastermind's an idiot.
Pointing it out decreases the odds they make an error like that.
You know, that is a pretty valid point. Whoops.
You don't sound very concerned.
Gut feeling, but I don't see most of these weirdos being much of a threat.
Really? You sound overconfident in your ability to fight.
No, it's more the vibe they give off. You and CEO have rods up your butts, but you're not complete jerkwads. and I don't see the kids being a problem, etc. The only one I feel like will become an issue is Gale, but that's so painfully obvious that everyone can see it.
Are you saying you saw right through Mayu?
If her bio being entirely about Mio wasn't a red flag, her off way of acting was. Also, again, I'm not afraid to talk to Octavian. Get him talking long enough and you can get some answers. That's how I knew why he couldn't stand Mayu and why I knew not to trust her.
That is dangerous, Natsuki.
It really isn't. The worst he did to me so far was say, please stop acting like a Karen, it's getting old.
What does that even mean?
I get unreasonable sometimes. I'm working on it. Either way, I'm not afraid of him. I know. It looks bad given how everyone feels right now, but if anyone that talks to him one-on-one looks bad, then he can't talk to anyone at all. Ever. And he's gonna do that.
Good point. But still...
Hello, Mr. Vicarian. Do you have laundry?
Not today.
Okay. Sorry if I folded your clothes weird last time. I'm not used to them yet.
Nanako, are you doing all of the chores?
Well, I want to help around here, but you don't want me investigating.
Nanako, please understand, we just don't want you at risk.
But everyone's sad all of the time. And it makes me sad too.
Oh. Nanako, I know you want to make everything better, but this isn't a simple situation.
Well, it'd be a lot simpler if you five weren't arguing so much.
That's, you heard us argue, didn't you?
How is being mean to Mr. Sam supposed to make things better? You weren't making sense.
Because he's volatile and could easily be the traitor.
But Crash is around him all of the time.
And he can't speak normally. So how are we supposed to know when Sam does something... Oh wait, he writes just fine.
What kind of team leaders don't trust their team? You and Sio are jerks.
Nanako, don't run off on your own.
Okay, now we can add the icing.
It'll look so good we won't want to eat it.
But we're gonna. Trust me, these cakes are the best.
If it'll be anything like your cupcakes, I can believe it. How'd you learn this stuff so well?
Well, it was this or go hungry for the day.
Go hungry?
My dad wasn't great at keeping track of what food we had in the house. But enough about that. It's not an issue anymore. Let's bake some cake!
Oh my gosh, it looks so yummy!
Maybe we should enjoy the cake we have so we don't go overboard. What else should we bake while we're in the mood?
Can you teach me how to make pancakes?
We've certainly got a sweet tooth, don't we? Alright, new recipe time!
Yay!
Gail,
Jill,
have you found out anything about the game? I mean, surely you can bring that up. It's not like it'll put you at some disadvantage.
point acknowledged. Going through the books in the libraries here and in the lodge was tedious, but it has quite a bit of information on incidents relevant to what we've all been through. The question is, where is this coming from?
I noticed that too. One of the associates must be an information specialist of some kind.
Must be. There's a lot of unnecessary details in them.
Never fear, the exposition fairy's here to tell you all the booty bobby going down.
I didn't see anything particularly helpful though, but maybe we can think of something here that can point us in the right direction.
There isn't. We have no idea who the other associates are. No clues that make it clear or shown.
The mastermind controlling the game's information is really frustrating.
Did you want anything else?
I guess that was it.
Good.
Hey, Sam?
Jill, is this about your piano skill during that musical performance we were a part of?
No, it's about our team being divided.
Shame. I found it impressive.
Thanks, but we have a group conflict to discuss. CEO and Garrus really don't like you or Crash.
Okay, me, I get. Crash? He's just as uptight as the rest of you are.
Uptight is... okay, honestly fair, especially with Garrus and CEO, but Crash of all people being uptight?
Okay, to be fair, you and him aren't that bad, but you still get in my way a lot.
Crash is in your way? How?
The same way you are. His morality. He called me out last trial, if you recall.
Yeah, it's hard defending you there. You did lie in court.
Yes, but we had to waste time proving neither of us did it, so if he went along with it, there wouldn't have been an issue.
Unfortunately, he ratted you out, and you look very shady and unethical now.
Again, why do those two hate Crash under these circumstances?
They can't understand him.
Exactly. That's like hating someone for speaking a different language than you. It's not their fault.
Well, I'm hoping I can trust you later down the road.
You can't, can you?
The deck is definitely stacked against you right now.
Clearly. Jill, if I may say this, those two are not, and never will, lead me. I know their methods, and they won't fly with me.
Okay, what if I asked you if you could try searching for anything weird? Like a way to the floors on the elevator we can't access.
Ask or command?
When you have time.
That is much better. I'll take a look at the elevator again later. Miss Valentine?
Sam? Crash? What do you need?
I think we can get the elevator working, but we'd need your lockpicking expertise.
What?
There's a lock in the elevator preventing us from accessing the other floors. I'm willing to risk it, but I need your lockpick skills to do this.
All right. This'll be risky, but let's try it. I had a feeling you were here.
I'm not apologizing to him. He's mean.
Garrus and CEO are definitely not making things easy right now, that's for sure. But Crash and Sam aren't either.
Why can't we all get along?
It would be nice if we could, but some people just don't mix well with each other. Sam and Crash are laid back, Garrus and CEO are very serious, and they don't agree.
But they don't have to agree. They can get along even if they don't agree if they try. So they're not trying. I mean, Natsuki says about everything being bad a lot, but I don't agree, but we're still friends.
I wish we all felt that way, Nanako.
What do I do, Miss Valentine?
This is a problem between them that they're gonna have to sort out. I'll try diffusing it, but it's mostly up to them.
Please make them stop fighting. I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Sam?
Oh, great. What is it now?
How much would you need to be paid to take this seriously?
More than you can afford.
Name your price.
Well, we have $100 million in the national budget left over from...
$100 million? What, do you crap money?
Money is not a very great bribe to us. If spending trillions of dollars for an earthquake remote satellite thing to get through a case isn't a good indication of that, I don't know what is.
Where in the did you get that much money?
The Queen of Canada.
What's Canada?
How do you not know what Canada is?
I'm friggin' confused right now.
Canadians are weird!
Are you less confused now?
I think my brain is melting from how illogical this feels.
You wouldn't like adventuring with me then. That can get very weird very fast.
What would be a good bribe then?
You got fudge sickles?
That's it?
What's the issue?
You can just buy all the fudgesicles in the world with that kind of money. Why would you need...
Hey, I gave you an option. Take it or leave it.
I need to lay the down. Octavian.
Oh, hi. You need something?
Your everything confounds me.
I get similar comments a lot because I'm a weirdo.
Firstly, your body type is non-indicative of anything your profile mentions. Is my theory that it's a virtual world model true?
Oh, absolutely. I actually don't like working out or exercise at all.
I knew you were compensating for something.
CEO, nobody would take me seriously at all with my normal body type or voice.
That's not your real voice now. I'm not surprised.
I'd at least try to keep my identity hidden.
So you're just a tech geek that made the model and edited your voice. How'd you get wrapped up in all of this?
I really didn't want to.
I take it just asking you to get us out won't work.
Sorry, but no.
You hate the mastermind, yet you're doing their dirty work. Why?
The answer is complicated to some, simple to others. You'll find out eventually, I'm sure.
Something else. Why did they set up a somewhat complex death game in the first place? If the intent was to make us suffer, why not pit us against each other in a death battle, against each other endlessly with that simulation thing you mentioned before?
Like that Roman Colosseum everyone keeps talking about?
Yes, something like that.
Well, there is a reason for it, so...
Oh, we have an audience! That's why we have rules, and why we're not just slaughtering each other like savages. All of this is set up to be entertainment.
Dang, you're smarter than those DR kids by a long shot.
They're idiots.
Or, yeah, they are. So, what do you do with that information?
Nothing. What the hell am I supposed to do with it? Knowing we're being watched doesn't get us out of here faster. If anything, the audience is probably horrified whenever someone goes to the bathroom.
Nobody wants to see that.
Well, I'll admit, I'm having way more fun now than I was since we got here.
You gotta go to Colorado.
It is a sewer level, but it's an adventure nonetheless.
I wasn't expecting this to be under the school.
Oh, Majika has a kid at Howdy. Kinda better? Mana Mojo? Akubaka?
I hope it's the supercar.
I'm not sure what I'm looking at.
Sybil the Halo Ping?
Sure. Maybe it needs to boot up. Does this thing have an instruction manual?
Hold on to something!
What the heck? We have a few days left, don't we? This shouldn't be happening, period. Yeah, we didn't predict this. Third floor.
What in the world? Is the school flying right now?
Why in the world is this a function for this building? I'm so lost right now.
I call first shot at driving to school. Adding crashed school into sky to the list of weird things I did.
Okay, now that the school has stopped moving, we should...
What in the hell are you doing? I'm not fixing the whole freaking school if you break it.
Ooh, this is out of puddle too.
Okay, I guess that adds up. I mean, they didn't go into any restricted areas. These were meant for access in case a simulation occurred.
But we did it prematurely.
Yeah, you did. You didn't break any rules, fortunately, but I request that you please don't do that again. Let's just all pretend this didn't happen and wasn't worth mentioning, okay?
Why was this a solution to the simulation?
The school will get blown up by missiles if simulation happens this phase.
These simulations sound fun. Can we do them more often?
Dragon IT, let's go!
Except that. That was boring the first time.
You need something?
Man on a honeymoon. What I gotta do?
Yeah, I get that a lot. You have no idea how annoying it is being labeled a tsundere. Oh, right. That's weird, isn't it? Well, too late now. How about we chill at the outdoor balcony? Why speak if you expect not to be understood? Hey, you wanted to hang out, right? As long as it doesn't involve explosive violence, I'm probably okay with it. I mean, sure? It's not like I'll get fat, so I guess there's no problem with that. 3, 2, 1! Okay, I think I'm done now. Whew! IRL, that probably would have killed me. If not from overeating, then probably the sugar overdose would have done it. I guess there's a few advantages here. Well, I ate more cake than would ever be necessary and gave Octavian a lot to clean up. So, yeah, probably not. I don't. Growing up, I was lucky if Dad left anything in the fridge. Here, though, I can eat more healthy amounts. Or go overboard like I just did.
Your father was starving you?
I'm afraid so. Wait, what the heck is that voice? That voice was hot! What the fudge?
I'm trying to have a moment with you here.
Okay, I'll just have that on the back burner for now. Wow. Calm. Okay. Yes, my dad was basically starving me. Don't worry, I'm past it now. It's easy to get past it when it's not an issue anymore. I haven't seen my dad in forever.
I can't even imagine something like that.
What's it like being adopted by a floating witch doctor mask anyway?
Wait, why do you even want to know this?
Crash, it's surprising if people haven't at least heard of you, all things considered. Hey, Octavian.
Oh Lord, what am I wrong now?
Nothing. Sheesh, that was a rude response.
Someone's complaining about everything.
Touché. Anyways, I want to know more about you.
Why? Oh, right, that's why. I'm kinda exactly what you think I am.
Come on, you gotta be more than a nerdy pushover that plays games all the time.
No, that's basically it.
Seriously? Don't you have friends or other hobbies or a job?
Yes, but I suck at maintaining them. Kinda, but art, music, writing, and 3D modeling all relate to gaming in some way. And yes, but janitor isn't a very exciting job, but it is very stable and consistent.
Hey, we're still getting somewhere. You're a janitor?
You think a 4-year degree in technology sciences would get your foot in the door for a tech job, but yeah, no. They want you to already have been in the industry for years in order to have an entry-level job. Let that sink in. Entry-level jobs require already being in an entry-level job for several years.
Well, that's stupid.
How are they gonna get new employees when all the people that fit that criteria eventually all die off? Mr. Requirements thing needs a rework.
Well, how about TV? Your excessive amount of Marge makes it pretty clear you like The Simpsons.
I used to be a bigger fan than I am now. In fact, my first big post-war project was Simpsons-themed. It's not saved anywhere, so I can't show it. Kinda a cluster anyway.
Did you ever make art that wasn't fan art?
Only for school projects. Recreating a Mona Lisa with markers isn't quite as appealing as drawing a Simpsons couch gag based off of... Okay, Nasky, question. What the heck is this couch gag a reference to? I feel like it's a famous painting, but...
How the heck should I know? I'm not Google.
Okay, this is gonna annoy me until I get the answer. One sec. Relativity by M.C. Escher. Huh, that's interesting.
Congratulations, you now know more completely useless things.
It's kinda sucky though, you know?
Wait, the painting? It's not that bad.
No, I meant the fact that the work of creators will eventually be lost to time or their intrigue and influence.
I don't follow.
You now know more completely useless things because I now know who made the art. Washington, Franklin, Roosevelt, Edison, Einstein, etc. All famous historical figures that nobody actually gives a crap about anymore anyway. If you think on so much, you'll start thinking the obvious. Yeah, life will move on with or without you. Any big accomplishment you made doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. Once you die, everyone will mourn you for a day or two, then life goes on. It's kind of depressing, honestly.
That was probably the most depressing thing I've ever heard. I mean, you're not wrong, but still.
Still, even if life in the grand scheme of things for the individuals are meaningless as history is forgotten and repeats itself, wars break out, all that stupid garbage, that doesn't mean we can't enjoy it in our smaller scale of interpersonal connections and stuff.
You flip-flop between those extremes fast.
Yeah, I'm weird like that. Just because I view the world in such a negative light, because everything sucks, doesn't mean I'll ignore the few things that don't. Not that most people will notice, considering I rant a lot. In the less extreme example, just because Garrus is super loyal, relatable, and snarky, doesn't mean I'm gonna ignore the them. You gotta look at the good and the bad to appreciate the full picture. God, why do you have to be worse with that than Ashley?
Okay, this is getting a little deeper than I expected. I was expecting a normal conversation about your hobbies and your past, and maybe some opinions on things, not a freaking existential crisis about the nature of crushing reality.
I can talk about video games. I've got a lot of opinions to get out that nobody wants to hear.
Pass.
Or we can talk about that time Marge wanted to
March did what? When the heck did that happen?
November 2009, I think. Not something I want in my search history, that's for sure.
How much material do you have to work with here?
Honestly, I don't think there's enough room for all of my March jokes. Need something? Alrighty, see you around.